So I show you first of all visLM, which is the real-time audio suite, the d.a.s. So if I play some audio, then we can see is measuring the loudness of the audio. The bar here is the momentary loudness. That's over the 400 millisecond window. This is the short-term loudness, so that's over the 3-second window. And the arrow going up and down is a short-term loudness as well. And you're getting a history trace coming out here of the short-term loudness of the piece as it's going on. If you want to see a zoom in, you can zoom in like that, or you can zoom out and have it going for 24 hours and see the overall loudness trace of whatever you've been passing through the meter. So this is intended for mix engineers or post-production. While they're actually doing the mix, they can target a particular loudness level. So if it's to match a delivery spec for a broadcaster, if they're using EBU mode, maybe they're requiring that the overall loudness is -23. So when they're going to measure the overall loudness, they start the loudness measurement, start playing the audio, and it starts taking the average loudness here. And over time it builds up the average loudness of the piece and gives you the loudness profile. So when they're mixing, they can target whatever particular level they need. It's also showing true peak metering up to 5.1. And again, this is something which is required by EBU R128. But this one is very configurable. So we found that some broadcasters have additional requirements to EBU R128. So maybe they're saying you have to target -23, but also don't have your short-term level go above -20, particularly for advertisers. So you can set this up to display that kind of a thing. So then you're measuring to get that average level, but you know that if it goes over there, you've got a problem and you're going to have to find out where that was and go back and mix it down a bit. So we've designed the interface to be very, very configurable, and you can set up with alerts, or if you want to deliver for Americans, then you can use ITU 1770 rather than EBU R128 and whatever loudness requirements you've got. You can also set up the system to export out to a text file.
This is cool, so you can actually do an offline check.
Yeah, so what you get here is it's called a CSV file, which you can load into Excel or OpenOffice calculator.
Right.
And you can get graphs of whatever the loudest parameters are over time. Fast and real time, so depending on your CPU, probably about 1 to 100 times speed.
Yeah.
And you get the overall profile, and you get the average level. So -23, perfect, that's one.
Yeah.